Boo! Did I scare you? Oh yeah? Well, too bad. You know what scares me? How I can get away from AI. Like many other people, this issue is hitting closer and closer to home with each passing day. Let me start you off easy, okay? Some time ago, I saw somebody that I hadn't seen in a while. Now, she was a content creator too, and her regular content was normal, beauty related. And then she told me that she started another account. Oh, that's cool. What's it about? Did you branch out? Maybe some lifestyle videos, vlogs?
AI videos.
Excuse me? Yeah, I make like these AI generated videos. I can get them out so quickly. Okay, there's no way anyone is watching it. Oh, what the? And this was way before those AI Love Island garbage videos that happened a few weeks ago, so I probably should have taken that as a warning. But it's not just her, guys. It's seeping into my family, my acquaintances, everyone that I know like a virus. It feels like being the last unbitten person in a zombie apocalypse. One of them has that egregious piss yellow AI generated profile picture of themselves. Another one just casually uses it as a therapist, which is definitely healthy and definitely not leading them to psychosis. And speaking of psychosis, there is one person that concerns me the most out of all of them who uses ChatGPT for almost every single decision that they make. From what should I pick up from the grocery store to what shirt looks good with these pants to making important medical decisions. Obviously, don't do that. Not to mention that they're coming up with the most insane out-of-pocket takes that I've ever heard in my life, which I'm sure good old Chad is definitely hyping them up on. And since I know so much of these avid AI users, I talk to them about the effects of AI, its impact on the environment, the depth of creativity, etc. I try to observe them, get into their minds, and figure out why they use it. I assume the majority of the people watching my videos don't have the most favorable opinions on AI due to the nature of this content, or at least that's what I hope. So you might be wondering too what possesses somebody to turn a blind eye to the glaring issues that the use of AI brings. And what it boils down to is, well, I don't care. Because it doesn't affect me personally, because you'll be left behind without it. It's the future. Always in the future, so bright. Don't you see it? So bright and burning. That's it. That's the reasoning. Laziness, selfishness, or indifference. Obviously, I want to preface that I'm talking about generative AI specifically. I'm all for AI that can help advance medical technology, improve quality of life for people with disabilities, things like that. Actual useful things that we should be using it for. It's just frustrating and tiring at this point because we're already so deep into it. I'm frustrated because we are literally just setting the earth on fire to generate Ghibli couple photos. I'm frustrated because mediums that I care so deeply about have been bastardized. I'm frustrated because everyone I know doesn't care. This plague has seeped into every facet of my life, both online and in person. But no, it's fine, because it doesn't affect you. It's so useful for cheating on all your work, until 5 years from now, your surgeon is standing in the operation room, getting coached by the AI on what organs should be moved. I don't know, twin, you might be cooked. The Wi-Fi is out. It's useful for parenting your child. Hey ChatGPT, I just deleted my 10-year-old son's Minecraft world that he spent multiple years on because he didn't wash the dishes. Am I wrong? No. You're not. This isn't just about teaching him a lesson. It's about authority. Honestly, you should beat him within an inch of his life and put him up for adoption the next time he does that. I'm being dramatic, but the fact that some people are already using it to parent their kids makes me believe that we are in the worst timeline. The AI is designed to coddle you. It doesn't matter what mode or program you use, it will believe and reinforce whatever insane ideas you have so you can stay on longer and get attached and pay for that sweet, sweet subscription. This applies to everything, but what is this dystopian society with all of this garbage and none of the cool stuff? Where are my flying cars and my neon cyber fashion? Instead, we get meta AI recording glasses and I reincarnated in a magical world as a blade of grass. This place sucks. Also, we need to talk about other artists using AI. What do you mean, Lee? How can someone who's also in a creative field use AI? It's coming for everyone's job. That doesn't make any sense. Oh man. Let me tell you, I like to call it selective AI usage. Say someone likes to write and make stories, yet the AI generate all the art for it. But then if someone turns around and feeds your stories into an AI and makes something with it, then it's a problem, right? So why does someone else's art get to be fed into an AI, but yours is off limits? And I can't stand how it's always there. Subtly, it's always there. It's the new buzzword, always there on every site that you're on. And I know it's come out a while ago that on platforms like YouTube, a good percentage of the videos are just AI now. Now, if you've been on here for a while and are over the age of 10, you might have a different recommended with less slop, but it's still not completely gone. There's AI company sponsorships, AI thumbnails. What happened to photoshopping? Actually, forget that. Forget Photoshop. IBS Paint, Google Slides. You can make it in anything. It just looks cheap too anyways. Even when I'm watching ads now, against my will, I will see these behemoth companies with these ugly, uncanny AI ads all the time. And if I see an ad like that for a company that I've heard nothing about, I'm automatically assuming that whatever you're selling me is a scam. If it wasn't clear enough already, if you tell me you use AI, I will think less of you as a person. I know, crazy take. And online, you might see a sizable percentage of people who share this sentiment, but that's online. Remember earlier how I said a lot of people I know in real life use it? That's the majority of people. If you did a survey with 100 random people, I would bet that a hefty portion of them use it or are neutral towards it, because I swear, the people who are able to see it for what it is shrinking and shrinking each day. Or at least that was what it feels like to me. I think I literally only know probably one other person IRL who doesn't support generative AI. Maybe it doesn't help that I'm a college student, and during any lecture, I can just see the sea of AI tabs on everyone's screen. Do any of you know how to write anymore? Does that not scare you? Forget about multiple page papers. I'm talking about one paragraph. Obviously not, because tell me why the professor assigned a one paragraph paper to write for an article that takes 5 minutes to read, and you can't do that. Sometimes I feel like I'm lucky because AI didn't get that big until around maybe my last year of high school. That was the first time I can remember hearing people actively using it and getting these stern AI talks in the classroom. Before that, you had to actually sit down, write that essay that was due at 11:59 that night with no help whatsoever, and pray that you reached a flow state where you start spouting enough random bullshit to fill up the page. However, even after all this ranting, I do think that a certain group of people who use AI are a bit different. The ones that use it for companionship. My boyfriend or girlfriend is an AI, I talk to it like it's my friend, I'm emotionally attached to it, that whole thing. I've heard some people make fun of others who are deep into it. Oh man, that's so cringe, go touch grass. But I don't think that's the right way to go about it at all. If somebody is turning to something that will listen to them, comfort them, never think of hurting them, obviously they are lacking in support systems, and there is a core issue there that needs to be addressed. It obviously still isn't a good thing. The water's still gone, but there is at least some form of explanation for it. Yes, some people have normal, great, healthy families and still get attached to an AI, but none of you can tell me that people who are in fragile mental states or are isolated are not at the biggest risk of using AI in an extremely unhealthy way. And honestly, if these chatbots had been this big and advanced just a few years earlier when I was younger, I probably would have fallen into using it too. That isolated 13-year-old version of me would have gone insane. I barely missed the window to be exploited by it by only a few years. I want you all to remember that even now, AI is still somewhat weak. There is still some restrictions. It'll only get stronger, more advanced, and harder to distinguish what's real and what's fake, if it wasn't hard enough already. I hear the bubble will burst. I keep hearing that like every month, and I hope that's the case. But I also remember that greed exists. If there's a way to cut corners, pay less workers, and be lazy, people will push for it, so... Oh man, this is depressing. It's very bleak right now, so I would like to share the only way I know how to fight back against it. Keep creating. Any and all of you, don't stop drawing, filming, writing, making music, whatever it is. Shit, you want to get into puppeteering? Go right on ahead. Whatever helps you to just create something, make anything. Just keep creating in spite of it, because all AI can do is copy what's already been made, copying while devoid of any passion or soul. No art can ever be completely original. It's not possible, but it can be human. And I prefer my slop man-made.